Okay. Okay, we in the building, man. Salute to everybody coming in the building, man. What's popping? What's Gucci out here, man? What's good, man? Yeah. Salute to everybody coming in the building, man. It's your boy E Oil, aka the Harlem Legend, man. If you're new to the channel, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm going live. Salute to all the supporters out there, first and foremost. Everybody that's been supporting the channel, that's been showing love. Y'all already know what it is, man. Salute.
Eat. Go look at Zip page. Zip climbing. Look at China Brim. He climbing. Look at Harlem Legend. He climbing. Look at Kick Toes Jail. The nigga look pitiful. When you talk, eat. Niggas is already eating.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Dark Side, we represent Dark Side 050, the movement. Make sure you check them out. Harlem Legend TV, man. I like these dudes. They're real entertaining, man.
Oh, man. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Please smash that like button on the way in the building. Subscribe to the channel. Tap the screen twice if you're in the vertical feed. Y'all already know what it is, man. We got to start right away, man, because it's a lot. See, sometimes I got to be real, man. I got to be real with y'all. Don't believe everything we see and hear, because I'm starting to feel like a lot of people ain't telling the truth now. It's one of those things where, salute to everybody in the building, too, once again. Howdy Girl in the building. Sheena Love in the building. Jermaine Anderson, I see you. ENY318, Any, what's up? What's popping? Steve Franco in the building, man. I see everybody coming in the building. East side of town, what's good? London Payne, what's popping? I gotta be real. Shout out to all my members of the page, too. I appreciate y'all. Everybody that's a member of the page, we going up. You heard? That's a fact. Share the broadcast, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. D-Time, shout out to the whole West Coast. That's a fact. Shout out to the whole West Coast in the building. You heard? But I got to get into this, man. I ain't going to hold you, man. Diddy just, anywhere he turned, and all of this, everything that's coming out now, everything that's coming out now is stirring straight from Diddy. Let's be honest. Everything that's coming out is coming straight from Diddy. Yeah, it's coming at the demise of Diddy. Call it what it is. Everybody want to get him up out of here. Yeah, even if it ain't true. That's what's getting kind of tricky to me. It's getting kind of scary. It's getting kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? But in other news, Diddy Miami Beach key to be revoked. He got a key to Miami. You heard it, the same way they took the key in New York. Yeah, it's all controversy now. Yeah, now they got to take the key to Miami Beach. I don't know. This is a hell of a downfall by Diddy. Yo, they even taking their keys back. Oh, you're going to be in the penitentiary for a while. You don't need these keys. That's how they looking at it. Think about it, y'all. That's how they looking at it. You don't need my keys. You heard? You're going to be in the cell for a minute. Salute to everybody coming in the building, man. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Oh, snap. Yo, that's crazy. Oh, snap. Excuse me. That's so funny. Yo, he don't need their keys no more. Yo, they did Diddy dirty, man. Yo, you know they did him bad, man. They taking the keys away. Yeah, boy don't even need no keys no more. So it's sad what's happening to him, man. But at the end of the day, if these charges are true, I got to be honest. If these charges are true, if everything reigns to be true against Diddy, he deserves everything he's going to get. And I'm going to say, just from personally, I ain't going to say, I always say this. Personally, just from seeing the videotape with him and Cassie, after he came out and lied after they broke up and all, and then the tape leaked. It made me look at Diddy in a different light. He looks bad. Diddy looks bad. I'm gonna be honest. He looks disgusting right now. But let's read this, man, real quick, man. Hold on. Let me put the banners down real quick. Let me put the banner down real quick for y'all, man. I gotta read this, man. Honor taken away from him and a symbolic key to Miami Beach. He had the key to Miami Beach, bro. He not even from. Oh man, do Rick Ross got the key to Miami Beach? I'm just being honest. Like, yo, see, it's all. See, you see what happens, y'all. See, because it gets my brain just to going. And to be honest with y'all, you heard Trick Daddy don't got the key to Miami. Yeah, Rick Ross don't got the key to Miami. So don't that make y'all think there's these bigger, higher powers and execs going to these guys' parties? Yeah. Diddy done got it in with them before. I'm telling you, there's no way you're getting a key to Miami. You wasn't even born there. What's going on? But let's read this. Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ, you know, TMZ get everything damn near first, all kind of black news, anything that comes out that's leaked to the media, TMZ gets it. Miami Beach city officials are in final negotiations to rescind Diddy's key to the city. Diddy revolt music conference Diddy, while our sources say Diddy key will be rescinded immediately. The exact day this change will be officially finalized is unclear due to Hurricane Milton hurling towards Florida. So they are getting a hurricane right now. Former Miami Beach Mayor Philip Levin presented Diddy with, he's the former mayor, gave it to Diddy. So the new guy did, see, some of this stuff, I don't even read it. I put it right up, y'all, just to give y'all the information. But former Miami Beach, so he's a former mayor, Philip Levine, Philip Levine, presented Diddy with the honorary key to the city back in 2015. That's how long he been out of New York? During the Revolt Music Conference at the Fountain Blue, the city's also awarded keys to the other celebs. Oh, okay. Including Diddy, ex-Jennifer Lopez. She got a key too? TMZ broke the story. Diddy previously returned New York's key to the city in June after Mayor Eric Adams requested it back in a letter citing the Cassie assault video. Since then, things have been only gotten worse for Diddy, and now now his legacy is taking another hit. This is sad, man. I ain't gonna lie, but this is not it. Every day it's just more and more piling up, because I don't know if y'all remember Lil Rod. Y'all remember Lil Rod? Even Lil Rod is getting producer Lil Rod. He's the one that all of this started with the lawsuits and stuff, y'all. With the Cuba Gooding Jr. Go back in my videos. This is why I tell y'all, make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all tap in. Because I'm only going to break down the information as it's coming in. But producer Lil Rod Jones files $30 million sexual harassment lawsuit against Diddy. And this is the worst part of it, y'all. Lawsuit against Diddy threatens to expose co-conspirators. Look at this, y'all. Former Bad Boy music producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones is escalating his legal battle against Sean. He's seeing everybody else coming out getting that money. He ain't still, he like, hold on, I got to get mine. Yeah, he done tapped me. I need that 30. Yeah, what's wrong with y'all? They got ads and all type of stuff coming out. He tried me. I need that 30. Hey, look, bro. Yeah. Look, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. He has some balls coming out, though, y'all, like that. Like, I ain't gonna lie. He has some balls coming out, talk about some, Cuba Gooding Jr. tried to touch my thigh, and I'm trying to get my inner thigh. And what? Diddy told me Meek Mill and him was doing. So Lil Rod Jones is the originator of Meek Mill's name, period. even being involved in all of this. He's the originator. So Bad Boy music producer Rodney Jones, Lil Rod Jones is escalating his legal battle against Sean Diddy Combs, filing a $30 million lawsuit for sexual harassment. Now Lil Rod is threatening to expose more of Diddy's alleged co-conspirators. That's other celebrities, if necessary. The lawsuit filed in February has gained traction as Jones, represented by attorney Tyrone Blackburn, challenges Diddy motion to dismiss the case. So Diddy tried to dismiss the case, y'all. You heard? Yeah. But there's word. Yeah, the lawyer, Bugsby, the lawyer representing 120 alleged victims of Diddy, says many big celebs have agreed to pay victims. You heard? Look, let me put this up here for y'all. Let me put this up here for you if y'all can get a better understanding of what's going on here. Right here. Boom. So y'all got to get a better understanding of what's going on here. Salute to everybody in the building. Smash that like button. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV, man. We doing us, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Tap the screen twice if you in the vertical feed. You heard? Hit the like button, subscribe. You already know, man. Listen to this, y'all. Listen to what's going on.
Major celebrities allegedly involved with Sean Diddy Combs' sex crimes are said to have quietly reached settlements already. Attorney Tony.
Do y'all hear that? This is why we won't hear, we'll only be able to make speculation on a lot of situations that's going on with these celebrities, and we'll only be able to make speculation because a lot of them is paying their way out of this. Yeah, you better pay that money if you got that dookie shoot. I'm just saying, if you got that dookie shoot taken care of, you better pay that money. Yeah, if they got Diddy on cam, you heard, handling you, or you involved with some of this, you better pay that short piece of change and get it back on the arm somewhere. I'm just being honest. Yeah. Your dookie, yeah. Hey now. Facts. Hey, look, me personally. Oh no, y'all didn't even see that. My back, y'all. My back, y'all. Hold on, let me go back one right here. Look what the lawyer said. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This lawyer is official. Look what he said.
He told TMZ, quote, if you were attending one of these parties and you were there in the room, or you participated, or you watched it happen and didn't say anything, or you helped cover it up, in my view, you have a problem.
You heard? So what y'all, hey, you have a problem. We have a yo, he's suing any and everybody that was around Diddy. Why any of these incidents occurred, anything. He's suing any and every. I respect the game. If a dude is suing everybody, ain't nobody getting away from this. I got you.
Tony says that he is planning on aggressively pursuing legal action against certain celebrities and that names will come out in due course. He has reportedly already sent out letters of demand to VIPs who are accused of being involved in assaults that occurred at the rappers' parties.
What?
He told the outlet, quote, we collect our data, collect our evidence, do our due diligence, spend time with the victim, and then because it's in the best interest of the victim, we attempt to resolve these matters without the filing of a public lawsuit, and we have done that already. Tony is representing 120 victims and states that he has fielded thousands of calls from people claiming to be victims of an assault by Diddy.
Hey, yo, hold on. Hey, yo, this dude is an animal. He's suing any and anybody around Diddy. Like, if you was around him, you getting sued. Fact. And he says, see, he plays that game of and we do our due diligence. We go around and we do this and do that, and we confiscate all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes it look crazy. I gotta be real. Eddie Griffin said it best, because now they saying Diddy had tranquilizer he was putting on these people. I know he says it in a comedian way, y'all. He says it in a comedian way, so calm down. But it's so out of this world, a lot of this stuff to me. But it happens. I'm not saying that it doesn't happen. I'm not going away. I don't care. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. These dudes get enough power, enough money, they are creeps. Listen to Eddie Griffin.
P. Diddy, Love, Brother Love. This is one sick individual because according to the attorneys that have over 109 plaintiffs, this motherfucker was putting horse tranquilizers in the fruit punch he was giving to the children. I mean, one is about 9 years old. I mean, this motherfucker is a demonic motherfucker. The A-listers in Hollywood are they are very quiet. I'd like to hear from some of them. Little babies going to sleep off that horse tranquilizer, waking up with their asses sore, being taken to the hospital, finding out they got horse tranquilizers in their bloodstream. Kidnapping homeless people, giving them horse tranquilizers. They wake up 3 days later, ass sore. You can't go to the Diddley's house. You're gonna wake up with your ass sore.
Wow. You got Eddie Griffin, like major figures, saying stuff like this that didn't attend. See, he's so comfortable that he can say shit like that because he didn't attend them parties. Shout out to Jermaine Anderson with the first deuce of the day, man. I appreciate that, King. He obviously has some good evidence on his hands. That's a fact. I don't think this lawyer is going to push forward without having good evidence. 120 people, you got to have something. You heard, other than just them saying he did this. They got to have some type of track record, some type of evidence. You heard, because he just takes on the client. He don't even charge them up front. He get his money on the back end. So this dude is vicious. Call it what it is. He's vicious. But this is what Diddy's facing. This is what Diddy's facing. But I got to be real, right? Shout out to Judge Joe Brown. I like Judge Joe Brown, right? He gives us a different outlook on what's going on. Huh? Is that about right? Judge Joe Brown, he gives us a different outlook when it comes to Diddy, right? Hit the like button, y'all. Salute.
How you feel about the situation that Diddy had?
Let's say this. Something else is going on. They didn't raid. They searched with a warrant his premises on the West Coast, right? They searched his premises on the East Coast in Florida, right? On the same property that the premises was located that they searched in Florida, he had a second mansion. They didn't touch that one. Why not? And when they walk out of there, they got a small trash bag and they have a medium-sized cardboard box. What was it they seized that would fit into those items? I have a sneaking suspicion from my background in criminal defense that what they seized was some evidence that was very incriminating to other people. Now, after they seized the evidence, they had no probable cause to arrest him on any crime. He hasn't been indicted. They talked to him at an airport before he got on a private jet to fly to an island that has no extradition agreement with the United States. Have you heard anybody trying to prosecute him?
Not at all.
So what did they do? See, the feds are interesting. Who served the search warrant?
Homeland Security.
Now, what the hell do they have to do with that? That's a FBI mandate.
I ain't gonna lie. Judge Joe Brown, yeah, he's been around a long time, y'all. Y'all know he know the system in and out, and he just speaking his mind. In fact, I gotta respect what Judge Joe Brown just said, though. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I respect it. Shout out China Brim. I see China Brim in the building. Salute to China Brim. Make sure y'all go subscribe to 050 The Movement. You heard? 050 The Movement. I gotta be real. Judge Joe Brown made a lot of sense. I don't even think y'all was paying attention to what he was saying. You gotta hear what he's saying. You heard? Everything happens for a reason, y'all. That's why dudes like this. You heard? That's why dudes like this end up in the same situation back to back. Kanye West end up in the same situations back to back. You heard? You heard? I gotta be honest. That's why them type of dudes end up in the situations they in, because they still signed to the Devils. They are. They still signed to the Devils. But I do respect Judge Joe Brown, what he said. This makes a lot of sense.
How you feel about the situation that Diddy in?
Let's say this. Something else is going on. They searched with a warrant his premises on the West Coast, right? They searched his premises on the East Coast in Florida, right? On the same property that the premises was located that they searched in Florida, he had a second mansion. They didn't touch that one. Why not? And when they walk out of there, they got a small trash bag and they have a medium-sized cardboard box. What was it they seized that would fit into those items? I have a sneaking suspicion from my background in criminal defense that what they seized was some evidence that was very incriminating to other people. Now, after they seized the evidence, they had no probable cause to arrest him on any crime. He hasn't been indicted. They talked to him at an airport before he got on a private jet to fly to an island that has no extradition agreement with the United States. Have you heard anybody trying to prosecute him?
Not at all.
So what did they do? See, the feds are interesting. Who served the search warrant?
Homeland Security.
Now, what the hell do they have to do with that? That's a FBI mandate.
Makes a lot of sense, man. Makes a lot of sense. Salute to everybody in the building. We're about through the halfway mark. Hit the like button, tap the screen twice, share the broadcast, tap the screen twice, hit the like button. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV, man. I'm the one and only Harlem Legend TV, man. I appreciate everybody in the building. Because to be honest with you, we haven't heard from Foxy Brown. See, you got to be from my era to really like know who Foxy Brown is, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being honest. Right? We haven't heard from Foxy Brown in years, right? So I got to be real. She seemingly speaks on Diddy's arrest, right? This is how she surfaces. This is a while back she said this, right? Shit about to get really get crazy, right? So, but there's always been speculation. You heard? There's always been speculation on her when she came in the game. And, you know, a lot of people always going to say Jay-Z was messing with Foxy Brown when she was a minor. Allegedly. We got to say allegedly. A lot of people always say that, and we have had no proof to back it up. In fact, I got to be honest, right? So we've always did this. Like, people have always said he met Beyonce, you know, and one of the same, right? Beyonce too. He gave a statement saying she was 18 in the Cayman Islands somewhere with him. Yeah, okay. I mean, is things just coming to light now more? Is things starting to come to light? Is Jay-Z next on the menu? I got to be honest. Let me give y'all the rundown. Let me just give y'all the backstory of Foxy Brown, Jay-Z. And, you know, hit the like button, y'all. Tap the screen twice. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Just so y'all can get an idea of what's going on here.
The teen girl that Jay seems to have been into was Foxy Brown. Foxy Brown had signed a major record deal with Def Jam back in 1996 when she was between 17 and 18 years old. Jay actually played a large role in Foxy being signed to Def Jam, as he had worked with her early in her career when she was only 15 or 16. Back in the early 90s, Jay-Z was seen very close to young Foxy, and the rumor was that Jay-Z was actually being intimate with Foxy since 1994 when they first started making music together. Even TMZ posted an article where they claim Foxy Brown stated Jay-Z hooked up with her when she was only 14 and he was 24. It's obvious Foxy, just like Beyonce and Rihanna, was
so even the I just had to point this out real quick. The well-respected TMZ, you heard, the ones that put out all the news, all the extras. You heard all the extras. They put out all the extras. They were the ones that broke the news. Like, let's be honest. You heard? Pay attention, y'all. Hit the like button. Tap the screen twice if you're in the vertical feed. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. I appreciate everybody in the building. Everybody that donate to the channel is all love. Salute.
Teen girl that Jay seems to have been into was Foxy Brown. Foxy Brown had signed a major record deal with Def Jam back in 1996 when she was between 17 and 18 years old. Jay actually played a large role in Foxy being signed to Def Jam, as he had worked with her early in her career when she was only 15 or 16. Back in the early 90s, Jay-Z was seen very close to young Foxy, and the rumor was that Jay-Z was actually being intimate with Foxy since 1994 when they first started making music together. Even TMZ posted an article where they claimed Foxy Brown stated Jay-Z hooked up with her when she was only 14 and he was 24. It's obvious Foxy, just like Beyonce and Rihanna, was taken advantage of by Jay. Many people have actually said Jay-Z was in a relationship with Foxy Brown, one being Nick Cannon, who during an interview with Dame Dash presses him on the situation.
I wasn't paying attention to Foxy Brown.
But that's...
I didn't sign Foxy Brown.
I'm just asking a question.
I'm on the block. I'm responsible for everything.
You the boss.
Yo, don't beat around the bush. Say what you want.
I'm just asking.
What do you mean by that question?
What
do you insinuate?
I'm not insinuating. I just asked a question.
I
thought Foxy was like 16. That's all I'm saying.
It sounds like you.
All I'm saying is in this industry, we live in these glass houses.
It seems like you got a question for Jay. Ask him. Y'all keep asking me questions. I want to ask him because he ain't here. Ask him. I ain't got to do with that, and I don't even know nothing about that. You playing?
You my man.
I know not with me. When you say that Foxy was 16 when she got signed, why did you say that just now?
When I first was introduced to who Foxy was, I thought there was something between Foxy.
I'm just saying. That's Nick Cannon. That's Nick Cannon. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But she's also tied in. They saying that she's tied into this, like the Tupac and Keefe D situation. I don't know how she's tied in, but they saying she's a key figure in it. I don't know. I know she was around at that time. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, y'all. Do not quote Harlem Legend on that. Is it a thing that some people just want to see Jay-Z for? Is it one of those? I mean, or is it just 2024 in the year of the truth? Let's call it what it is. You heard? Like, is it 2024 or the year of the truth? Because Foxy comes right back out and responds to a lot of this stuff that's going on, right? But first, I want to show y'all how she actually sounded when she gave Sway in the Morning an interview, right? She don't even sound the same. I ain't gonna hold you. She sound weird. She sound kind of thrown off a little bit to me. Pay attention. Hit the like button, y'all. Subscribe to the channel.
Teen girl that Jay seems to have been in.
Wrong one. My back, y'all. Salute.
He mentioned in a song Picasso that he had never, well, I can't say what he said, but, you know, he had never done that to you. And did you ever say these things, or are those things untrue?
Wait, come on, don't ask me anything like that.
Okay. Well, I'm talking to the right way to say it, but you know what I'm saying. Let me rephrase that.
Okay.
When that came out, okay, what was your first reaction to hearing somebody accuse you of that?
When
those
got
rumors,
the call about this anonymous blogger,
yeah,
who wrote,
yeah,
keep in mind you and everyone else. This wasn't in Time Magazine, Daily News, The People, XXL. It wasn't an article. It was an anonymous blogger who could be somebody from Wisconsin named Joe Schmo the Midget, hiding behind a crazy. If anybody read that story, first of all, anybody that knows me knows that my mom is an educator. The way I speak alone, my diction alone negates everything that's not even how I speak. One. Two, anybody that knows me knows how much I love Jay.
Yeah.
Period. Jay and I come from nothing together. My cousin Clark Kent, we're going to be all the way real. Everybody must say this, but Clark Kent is the reason why we are all on. And that is my blood cousin.
I don't know. She's spinning. Yeah, does it sound crazy? How does it sound to y'all? The hotline is open too, y'all. Let's go to the next one real quick. Listen to this.
I think
she might have a point right here, though. You're regarding Jay's lyrics. Listen.
I think he.
But she also sounds wow. I gotta be real.
I think he began to feel the pressure because people were saying my age, the age thing. She was 15, 14. She was 15, 14. And after a while, that gets to a person. The Jay I know, the Sean I know, never comes out of character. So for that, and that's my point. That's where I think the tears came from earlier, because people don't understand that it does affect people more than you think.
I don't know. She just sound weird to me, yo. Ohio players, salute for the nickel. He said, truth is, several high-profile people at the freak-offs have already settled out of court. Facts. I just played that for them. And now we are probably never or will know who they are. And to add to your point, the federal government is actually blocking from letting out details of this indictment. Yeah. They're blocking people that you can't get no more information, but it seems like they're leaking it to the media. That's what it seems like to me. Like they're leaking this stuff to the media and they're making it seem like they're not. I'm being honest with you. That's what it's seeming like. Salute for the nickel. I appreciate you, Ohio players. Real quick. She actually answers on the internet, right? So we haven't heard from Foxy Brown in years. This is one of her tweets right here. Salute for the nickel, brother. I appreciate that. Foxy Brown, y'all want me to be anti-Hove so bad. FOH, fuck out of here. Post that. You heard? So she's showing the loyalty and the love that she still has for Jay-Z. I'm just being honest. She's still showing, you heard? Like she screenshotted. She screenshotted somebody's Foxy Brown breaks silence, game over for Jay-Z. Somebody just selling fake news. He responds on her Instagram. Stop playing with my name, dying for a comment. Can't spin me with the sucker shit to take Hove down. Better ask about the cloth I'm cut from. Yeah, we're going to speak about the cloth she's cut from. I got to be honest, y'all. So this is when somebody said to her, oh, Foxy Brown has an NDA. She won't speak on a lot of this stuff. Hold on, we got calls coming in too right now. Hold on. Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. Let the people know where you calling from. State your claim.
Oh, that's me? I'm online?
Yes, sir. You're live, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Oh, what's up, man? It's Plans from Buffalo, New York.
Blueprints. What's good? What's going on, brother?
But I'm chilling, man. Salute, Harlem Legend. I'll be out there soon. I got to come downstate and handle some business.
Yes,
but
sir.
It's a lot going on, man. I always heard that.
Can we get some of this to be kind of fake at least? Like, do you think it's too much of it? Is it paid propaganda, some of it?
It kind of is, man. I've been hearing this since I was like 14.
It can't be. See, and that's why we be so fucked up, because we've been hearing this since we was young. Diddy wilding like that, right?
It was wild. Ever since I remember. Now, I didn't know. I found out later in my teens, almost 20, with the gay allegations or whatever, or it's not even an allegation at this point. I didn't really think that about him, but I always knew that Foxy Brown was young. Like, she was like my age, and they was older than me. Jay-Z, Biggie, all them niggas older than me. So I'm like, I could tell, like, even with Aaliyah, I knew she was like in my age group.
That's what I'm saying. It's like all of them was messing with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, come
all
on.
Of them.
We gotta be real.
Passing them around. I know you heard about how they got the tunnels up under the mansions out in California.
I don't know how I seen that. I just don't know
I don't
how
know if it's
accurate
true, but that's
that
what they were
is.
saying.
So They
Right,
saying it's
alleged.
into the Playboy Mansion, to the tunnels, and I'm like,
Yeah, exactly. They said
I
Jack
don't know.
Nicholson and
I
all them
don't
used to
know,
use
brother.
those in the 70s.
See, we don't know. There's things that it's the media. It's the media, brother. It's the media at this point.
It's the media. The media will make us think whatever, and we'll believe it like it's the gospel truth. And we don't have no proof on it. It's just them saying it and them showing. It's so real, bro. They can use AI to make us think that we see Jay-Z sleeping with, you know what I'm saying? They can do so much stuff now. It's hard to believe anything.
It is, brother. It is.
It is, though. Because they can use AI, they can take your voice and make you say whatever. Like, man, I haven't
A
talked
lot
today.
of it. I mean, it's just all about what do we feed into today? What are you going to feed into? You know what I'm saying? What are you going to actually pay attention to? You know what I mean?
And see, that's the thing. I know, like they said in the Project 25, whatever you call it, that whole thing that's coming out. They say in that the word woke is in that like 30 something times. So they looking at people who say woke like we terrorists now.
Stay woke,
so
brother. Stay woke. Stay woke.
Like, believe what you want. I'm gonna stay prayed up. I believe in the Most High. I mean, I like music or whatever like that, but I know to take it with a grain of salt unless it's like how hip hop used to be when they had a message in it.
Yeah,
now it's like the message is just pop your ass, make your cash.
Fact.
You know, if you gay, we gonna celebrate you. It's weird. I don't know. I didn't grow up like
it is. It is weird now. What about
remember when we was little? They never showed no men kissing on TV when we was growing up.
Never, man. They would never show that, bro. They would never show that. Now it's like on every channel. It's every channel now. It doesn't matter
at all. Though.
Let me ask you something. Foxy Brown shooting down these allegations. How do you feel about that?
Okay, like I heard you when you said that she sound, throwed off. You gotta think she deaf, bro.
Okay.
I think that's why she sound like that, and her shooting it down. Foxy Brown, I mean, she had her success when she was popping, but she ain't rich. So I believe
you don't think
Jay
Foxy's rich? You don't think Foxy is set?
I'm saying she got bread. I'm not saying she like just
Jay-Z
like
set up. I think Jay-Z set her up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he might have chopped her out a little bag. Say whatever they say because they coming. They had to know. Look, I'm gonna say it like this: if we find out about it now, they had to know before we knew. You see what I'm saying? Like when Cassie said, "Yo, I'm gonna go and file these charges against Diddy like that or whatever." Diddy had to know that before we saw it. You see what I'm saying? So,
okay.
I mean, I want to believe Foxy, but if you tell a lie long enough, people will start to think it's the truth. Just like with what they say about whatever they say about black slaves, whatever. They've been saying the same thing for 500 years, so we're gonna believe. You got to believe that it's embedded in your brain. After 5 centuries, they've been saying that about Foxy and Hov for over a decade. We kind of believe in it now a little bit, even though it might not even be true. We kind of believe in it.
It's all allegedly. It's all allegedly. Share the broadcast, y'all. See, they don't want this to go out. They don't want this to go out. They don't want this to go out, bro. Like, share the broadcast, y'all. The power of sharing means a lot. Hit the like button. It means a lot.
I'm about to share the joint on my Instagram and my Facebook.
Appreciate you, King. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for calling up. Thanks for calling up.
Harlem King, man. Shout out, man. Empire.
Salute.
We good. We got it.
Salute, brother. I gotta show y'all why I feel like my theory is on another level, right? Because I watch the character of people, right? Like I watch the character of Foxy and just over the last, like what she has just done, right? And just tweeting out and stuff like that. How do you have the nerve? I'm just being real. I don't care about the Def Jam connections and I don't care about none of that. We know what's going on with Russell Simmons, right? Shout out to ENY318. Hit the like button. It's free. That's a fact. Salute for the Deuce. I appreciate the Deuce. You heard, sis? I appreciate that. Salute to you. Salute to the fam. You heard? Appreciate you. That's a fact. But Foxy Brown, let me take this down off the top so y'all can see it's directly from Foxy Brown. Foxy Brown puts on her story on Instagram. Happy belated birthday, Godfather, Uncle Rush. I just, I look at the mentality. So if this even did happen to her, she's far gone. Foxy is far gone, y'all. Because ain't no way in hell. He already owes, now he owes $3 million for the sexual assaults that he didn't go to court for and he didn't respond to. You feel what I'm saying? So to me, this is disgusting. I got to be honest with you. You heard? For alleged RAPE. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to look at Foxy mentality, She's all the way gone. If this happened to her, they done tore her brain up. If she was still popping today, you wouldn't see Nicki Minaj putting up Russell, nobody. You won't see nobody doing that. If she was still popping today, would she have posted that? Or would her PR team have said, you better not? We got to be honest. Or would her PR team have said, you better not? You better not post that. We got to be honest, y'all, on what's going on out here, man. Like, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. So that's what made me shoot at the credibility a little bit, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. And then, you just hear the stories of Jay-Z, right, that come out, right? Like, because Dame shout out to Dame Dash, man. And by the way, he tells a story about the R. Kelly and Dame and Jay-Z relationship, right? See, this is why a lot of dudes don't like Dame. This is why they don't like Dame. You heard? And by the way, Supreme Court knocks down, rejects R. Kelly's appeal of his sex crime convictions. They knock it down. They said you did it. No, you staying in there. You ain't getting a new trial. But Dame Dash, always the real one. You heard? Not trying to switch anything up. But first, let's hear, you know what? Let's go here first. I got to go here first. Let's go, because Whack 100 always got it. Adam 22 and Whack 100. They always got to get involved in it, right? Whack. He spoke on the Foxy Brown situation. Pay attention. Tap the screen twice if you're in the vertical feed. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Salute.
A clip earlier today of Jason Lee basically inferring that Jay-Z had sex with Foxy Brown when she was 15 and that it's all going to come out.
I called Jason Lee yesterday, did I not? And
he doubled down privately because he wasn't saying Jay-Z's name. So, okay, I was talking to my personal trainer about this morning. I feel like the people love Jay-Z so much and have so much respect for him that even if that allegation comes out and is basically proven, I just don't see people latching onto it and approving it and turning Jay-Z into a joke the way that they've done with Diddy.
Bro.
But
we've seen some big names
crumble
that are great, and usually when they do some type of little intervention or some type of little something, it goes the other way. Some big names on both sides of it.
Okay, this is the thing though. It's not like they're just going to hit him with one allegation if they do hit him with anything. It's going to be, you did this, and also, even if there's like proof or a lawsuit about one thing, it's going to be, here's all this other shit that is not really well documented or not easily provable, but there's accusations, so we're going to take this one serious accusation that there's a lawsuit or some sort of evidence around or that appears to be true, and then we're going to lump it in with a bunch of alleged shit, and they're going to use that first story to lend credibility to all the other things.
is he just trying to Vlad the situation? I gotta be honest. Like it felt like he tried to Vlad the situation, like what he did to Jaguar, right? I'm gonna be honest. That's what it sounds like to me. That's what it looks like to me. Gaslighted. Because when it rains, it pours. And that's what's happening to Diddy. You heard? But I want y'all to pay attention to this. I want y'all to pay attention to this because this right here, listen to Dame Dash, right? Listen to what Dame Dash says. Matter of fact, let me check the poll in the chat. Let me see, 263 votes, 78% say yes. Y'all do believe that. Do you believe Jay-Z was with Beyonce and Foxy Brown when they were underage? I'm just saying. Do you believe it? A lot of y'all do believe it, man. 78% is saying yes. I mean, if she's not speaking, is not much we can do about it or say about it, right? If she's not speaking about it, right? But yeah, wow. Yeah, wow for this one. Listen to Dame Dash. Dame Dash speaks out about the relationship that he did not approve of with Jay-Z and R. Kelly. Pay attention.
Business with him. When it came down to R. Kelly, there was a conversation had about the moralness, like it's morally wrong to do a project with someone that we know raped my girl or raped anybody for that matter. So I do know that that conversation was had, and I was.
Hold on. Did y'all hear what he just said? Y'all got to go download American New. Yeah. Download American New. That's Dame Dash, independent doing his own thing. You heard? They can't stop it. You heard? And he's basically just telling the stories of being around for so long. He's breaking it down. Listen to this. He said there was of REP and this one and REP. It's wild. It's wild. It's a wild situation. Please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Pay attention, y'all. Hotline is open too, y'all. Your hotline is open.
Business with him. When it came down to R. Kelly, there was a conversation had about the moralness, like it's morally wrong to do a project with someone that we know raped my girl or raped anybody for that matter. So I do know that that conversation was had, and I was really surprised that he moved forward with that relationship. I don't know Epstein, so I never had the chance to walk away from him. But I do know that when that project did come out, I didn't want any part of that project. I didn't want any of the money to go to Rockefeller or me when it came to Rockefeller. It was around the time that Jay was trying to kind of separate himself from us. And he was saying that he didn't want to be a part anymore. And we resolved that issue with, look, if you want, because he wanted me to dilute and he wanted Biggs to dilute. And I wasn't diluting because I know what I mean and what I do for business. And Biggs was ready to do. But our OG, Deuce from St. Croix, kind of stepped in and was like, that's not right. And that's how we resolved it. The way we resolved it was, yo, you keep all the money from that project. I don't want no parts of it. The best of both worlds. So again, I mean, that is true. But, you know, I just think that, I think homie has to answer some questions right now.
Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
You already know, man. It's Ron Burgundy, unapologetic, ignorant. Look, man, it all breaks down to this. Jay-Z, Dame Dash, R. Kelly, they was all pumping on that little girl when she was a minor. They was all fighting over her.
A lot of them, yes.
7 years ago, Foxy Brown was in her feelings because Jay-Z had cut her off, and she didn't get invited to Blue Ivy or some shit like that. And she was drunk saying that, hey, I was 15 when Jay-Z took my virginity when I was 27. It's allegedly. I sent you the article too. So this shit ain't no. Russell Simmons had Kamora Lee when she was 16, 17, bought it from her parents. gave her baby fat. That's why she left him. This shit's serious, man. These guys are predators. They're predators, man.
Oh, wow. Wow. I believe that, bro. That's a fact, man. That's a fact.
Better break them on down. Needs to get them on to the Merrill Cooper program, man.
They all need help. Everybody
he needs to hold them accountable.
That's a
Those
fact.
niggas need to hold accountable, man.
Yeah. These predators running around and they got major power, right?
Yes, sir. But that's I'm gonna hold y'all down, man. Yo, we praying for Florida right now. We in Florida about to get smacked, bro. I don't know if I'm gonna be alive the next day, but it's gonna get bad. I pray for all Florida, man. Ron Burgundy, we out.
Salute, brother. Salute.
Salute.
Call the hotline, y'all. So y'all just heard from Dame Dash and the situation with him and Jay-Z over the R. Kelly. You heard over the R. Kelly. We gotta be honest, y'all. R. Kelly and Jay-Z relationship. So Jay is not all the way against any of this. Right? If we paying attention, he's not all the way against any of this. The morals ain't there. He don't care. Anything to get to a bag. Best of both worlds was to get to a bag, right? It sold millions. Hit the like button. Call the hotline, 910-694-8884, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Call the hotline, man, and state your claim. Let me know how y'all feel about the situation, man. That's a fact. The number's right here up on the callers list. Y'all can call in, man. City Noise is popping. This is wild. Like, subscribe, share, y'all. Yeah. Make sure y'all go subscribe to American New, too, man. That's Dame Dash joint. He be just talking. He be up there talking. You know he got stories for days. Let's see who this is. Monty, salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
Yo, what's good? What's good, Harlem?
What's good?
It's Rude Boy again. Check it out. I talked to you about it a week and a half ago. All right, how about this? Put this together. Peace to God, too. Put this together. Busby is also Jay Prince's lawyer. Jay Prince rock with Dre. Yeah, I've been trying to text you in the chat joint, man. This joint is do your history on Busby. Busby got videos. Busby got shit like, yo, he ruthless. Fuck the feds. I'm gonna exploit y'all niggas. He got vids.
He's the biggest in Houston, the biggest lawyer and successful lawyer.
Yeah, yo, I'm in VA right now. That nigga working out here, G. Word up.
Okay.
The nigga got shits out here, B. He got associates, and everybody he do, he investigate. He got a team of investigators. So yeah,
okay.
It's
deeper than what we think it is. It's a lot deeper. It gets a lot crazier.
And then Drake ain't getting that Super Bowl. And Jay Prince, you know how Jay worked. Well, Busby and Jay been working for a long time, a very long time. So shout out, peace to you. Keep doing your thing. I'm gonna keep watching. Go ahead, exceptional calls, man.
Appreciate you.
Shout out,
appreciate you.
No doubt. Bless up. Peace.
Call the hotline, y'all. Call the hotline, man. I'm gonna let y'all call in the last 10 minutes or whatever. 910-694-8884. State your claim, man. Let me know how y'all feel about the situation. Me personally, we don't have strong evidence saying that. If Foxy ain't coming out and actually saying that her and Jay had a relationship at that age, we can't go with that. You feel me? So I don't want to just tear somebody down. And it could be paid propaganda. It could be paid just media. I'm being honest. Yeah, it's a such thing as paid media. I don't think a lot of y'all understand that, and a lot of people just don't know that. It's paid media out here. Yeah, I'm just being honest. There's a lot of paid media, and we just don't know. We just don't know. Yo, you need me to wild this up? Hey, China, shut up. Silly, right? Nobody needs you to wow. I'll tell you what it is. They're not gonna. This is a video I don't expect to go out. Being honest with you, this is a video I don't expect to go out because the way I worded it, the way I put certain things in the title, like, you know what I mean. You got to look at that. This is YouTube, y'all. Y'all got to pay attention to what's going on. It's YouTube. I know what's going on. You heard? Only when I do political videos and videos like this. These are videos that they don't want out to the masses. They don't want, they'll stop it in its tracks. It ain't gonna go very far. I gotta talk about some commercial shit. You feel me? I gotta get up here and talk about some commercial shit. Some shit that don't even, you know. Kanye West is probably popping right now everywhere. See what I'm saying? Because it's on the algorithm. Yeah, it's all good though. I'm cool. I'm cool with the people that's here that support the channel, people that show love. You know what I mean? They're gonna let certain notifications go out. They're not gonna let all. You feel me? Call the hotline, y'all, before we get out of here, man. 910-8884. Call the hotline before we get out of here, man. If not, I'm gone. You heard? Salute, man. I appreciate everybody that pulled up in the building. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm going live. Yeah, I'm only going for an hour today, y'all. I really don't actually feel good. So, you know what I'm saying? Salute, man. I appreciate y'all. Like, y'all gotta use your own. It's up to y'all. Let me look at the poll one last time before we go. Do you believe Jay-Z was with Beyonce and Foxy Brown when they were underage? 79% still holding tall. 300 votes. Yeah, 295 votes. That's crazy. It's still standing tall, y'all. That joint still standing tall. Salute. Most likely, I'm going to drop this video. Let me get this call. Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
Salute, the son of Selassie.
Salute, Selassie. What's popping?
Man, look, if you seen the video, the interview that Lil Scrappy did a couple days ago,
no.
You gotta look that joint up. He said that he admitted to being at the parties. He admitted to the baby oil going around. He said it's something in that baby oil that makes people clunk out and forget everything. You gotta watch that video, yo.
You said it's something in the baby oil.
It's something in the baby oil that makes people conk out, just go out and forget everything that happened.
That sound kind of wild. That sound kind of wild to Harlem. Hold up. That's kind of
I'm
wild.
telling you, this Lil Scrappy video is his last interview he just did. It was just like a couple of days ago.
What is it? Say cheese?
I can't remember who it was on, but I'm sure if you just Google Lil Scrappy on Diddy, and that joint gonna pop up.
Oh, we're gonna get it right now.
Because he said it's something in the baby oil that makes you conk out and forget everything.
Diddy parties, Scrappy been Diddy parties.
Salute to my man China. China wanna chime in. Bet.
Salute. I appreciate you, yo. Let me look this up real quick.
For sure.
Salute. Let me see something here. Like, what's this right here? What's this? Hold on. We're gonna see if this is it right here, yo. Let me bring this up.
Not the little one, you already know what it is, man. Just did it.
Real
Big
scrap in the building. What's time?
I just, some people truth just resonate with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like nothing, because I always ask God to speak through me when I come do them podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Like, say what you want me to say. You know what I'm saying? Unless you see me go to the left and start doing a little too much, that ain't God. You know what I'm saying? But,
what did he say?
If I keep it solid, that's God.
This Trump and this how you say? Because mama gonna get on the name for pronouncing the name. Kamala Harris.
Kamala. You know what I'm saying? Of the government.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In other countries, by that people feel that's your need. You know what I'm saying? Soon as they see somebody somewhere, we got to. These motherfuckers, listen, that I don't think we wear the fuck our own people.
Nothing.
You might have one every blue moon that, this life is into a real altercation with them. Would have been a part of that look. No.
That boy finna get trapped.
No. But the thing is how he handled us. The white man.
Let me figure it out. Yeah, hold on. Baby. You see something. Hold on, y'all. I want to see it. Speaks on Diddy court situation, Allen, the baby oil. Oh, okay, right here. Let me go ahead and put this up real quick. Let me share this. Boom. Present. Share screen. That's right. Let's see what he's talking about, y'all, real quick.
Blink Twice.
Nah.
Y'all ain't seen that yet.
But give me a synopsis real quick.
So Blink Twice is the scenario is this is rich man, this rich dude that all the girls like. He take all the girls that win something or whatever on a trip to an island to his house or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they go out there and they have fun every night. They get drunk, they have wild parties, they pop hallucinogens and all that shit, and they be gone. But I ain't gonna tell the whole story, but I know I'm gonna say one part is one of the girls were tied up in the end, right? And he was sitting there looking at her when she looked up. And he said, man, last year you did it, but this year I didn't even think you could pull it off. I said, this year? Man, they didn't even know they've been there for a couple of years. They think they still been there for a couple of weeks and months.
It's because they so drugged up.
They so drugged up. You know what I'm saying? And from what I heard, that the baby oil got some kind of shit in there the way they pour it in your drink. That shit make you forget shit.
Oh, that's wild.
You know what I'm saying? And
yo,
what I heard
yeah, that's kind of wild, dog.
Baby,
hey yo. Hold on. What?
The oil got weeks and months.
It's because they so drugged up.
They so drugged up. You know what I'm saying? And from what I heard, that the baby oil got some kind of shit in there where they pour it in your drink. That shit make you forget.
Damn. Hey yo, I gotta be honest, dog. I gotta be real, dog. Everybody want fame, man. Everybody, man, go try to go to the next. Yo, salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim, man.
Yo, Harlem, it's me again. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, this is wild.
It's called GHB.
I got
Google
it.
that.
Yeah, no, GHB. Yeah, that's like a steroid.
Yeah, and he got to rub it or you drink it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's heavy out here. Peace. I'm out.
Salute. Yeah, I know GHB. There's like a steroid or something, stimulant or some shit like that. But this is wild what Lil Scrappy said. Lil Scrappy is saying this, y'all.
Oh, where they pour it in your drink, that shit make you forget shit.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so it's even deeper than we really think.
Yeah, because why would you have 1,000 bottles of baby oil? The baby oil got some kind of shit in there where they pour it in your drink. That shit make you forget shit.
Oh,
kind of
You know
wild.
what I'm saying?
Okay, so it's even deeper than we really think.
Yeah, because why would you have 1,000 bottles of baby oil?
Because everybody's just making jokes on some like.
But even that that's just a
to throw us off.
That's a
smoke signal.
It's still like something that's just a story. You know what I'm saying? Like just because that's what I figured and that's what I conjured from certain shit and that's what they said online and stuff and on the news. That don't mean it's true. You know what I'm saying? Like they gonna get down to the nitty gritty. You know the FBI ain't wasting nothing.
So this is what I want to know. What is the infatuation with the Diddy parties? Like why are they so keyed in on that? What do you think is gonna come from that?
Well, you gotta think. I've been to the regular Diddy party.
Is he just chasing clout, y'all?
Well, like I've been to a club version
Is he
and
just
I've been to
chasing
this
clout?
house in Miami that got raided version. I went there for New Year's Eve in 2018. I think, that was my son was born. I mean, that's when he did at the same night. You did. So now he was born, but when I made him, you know, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy. I had a great time that night. Everybody was there. I don't everybody want to be quiet, but everybody was there. I ain't making it.
I like that though. I like that he said that. Like everybody want to be quiet, but everybody was there.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like going to other men's houses and stuff like that. I'm cool with outside.
I'm kind of like
I was cool. Everybody was outside.
No, to keep it real, how many of y'all dudes is like that? I'm kind of on that type of time. I don't like to go to other men's crib, bro. Like I'm more comfortable in my crib. Like you feel me? Like you come through my crib, but I don't like to go to other dudes' crib. I'm just like that. You heard? For some reason, I'm just like that. I don't like to really go to other people's cribs, man. I'm just being honest. This is a good one, though.
Well, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm sitting there like, all I seen was, even at the club party, it was just partying. Like the biggest, the happiest, the greatest time you could ever have at a party. You know what I'm saying? This party that we, that we go to. But then, like, I ain't gonna even lie, when I woke up, like, the next morning, like, cause we left like 2 or 3 o'clock, I woke up the next morning, it was motherfucker talking about, bro, I just left that bitch. It was like 8, 9 o'clock. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing at another nigga house? Oh, we had a brunch, nigga, like, but nigga, like, the brunch is like in the daytime, like, when it's.
Hey, yo, you hear this nigga, dog? Hey, yo, y'all gotta stop, man. Hey, yo, this nigga funny as hell. Y'all hear what he's saying? That nigga just said, yo, he say y'all waking up in the morning. These niggas just coming in like, yo, yeah, man, we had a ball last night. What? Just coming in. Listen to this shit.
Party, you know what I'm saying? This party that we, that we go to. But then, like, I ain't gonna even lie, when I woke up, like, the next morning, like, cause we left like 2 or 3 o'clock, I woke up the next morning, it was motherfucker talking about, bro, I just left that bitch. It was like 8, 9 o'clock. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing at another nigga house? Oh, we had a brunch, nigga. Like, but nigga, like, the brunch is like in the daytime, like when it's light outside. Like, what was you still doing there? Like, I wasn't even like thinking they were doing nothing like that. I was just like, what?
How much fun could you possibly
be? Yeah, like, damn.
We gotta cut this shit off at some point.
That's even worse than the after hours.
Bro, I thought that when I left, like, at least like an hour later, everybody else gonna be gone. Like, no, you know what I'm saying? Shit was still going. But like, I ain't never seen nothing like that with Diddy. I done been around Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you left.
I know when I was signed to 50, he didn't fuck with that nigga then. You feel what I'm saying? Cause they never fuck with that nigga at all. Like, rest in peace, Chris Lighter. Chris Lighter didn't fuck with Cuz. Like, he'll do business with him, but he ain't gonna fuck with him personally.
Now,
you heard what he said? Certain niggas didn't need Chris Lighty. Rest in peace to Chris. He said certain niggas didn't even fuck with him. You heard? At all.
The freak offs. And when they talk about the nature of what's too freaky, or that's we for the sake of the argument, if he had 1,000 bottles of just baby oil and lube, because he like baby oil and then lubing, like, but everybody's like, why is he so freaky? What does it mean to be too freaky? What does that look like to you?
You gotta ask yourselves that too. Is it a crime to be extra zeeky freaky? You know what I mean? To be dookie shoot. Like, is it a crime though? You heard? Unless you're forcing them into this or doing something, then it becomes different. But you gotta ask yourself that: is it a crime to be extra freaky? Like, in
your life.
I have no idea.
Right.
So what is too freaky for another man or another woman? Like, I know I don't do kinky shit. You feel what I'm saying? I like freaky shit, but I don't do kinky shit. I think they meaning kinky. They not meaning freaky. I think they mean kinky.
Kinky.
You know what I'm saying? Weird shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, freaky shit, the world do. You know what I'm saying? The president do. You know what I'm saying? His wife. Kamala Harris do. Everybody do freaky shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point of their life, you know what I'm saying? But they talking about weird shit. Yeah. They not talking about freaky shit. They talking about them freak offs. Really, they want to say fuck offs. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they just can't say it on camera. You know what I'm saying? They can't say that shit on live TV. Oh yeah, you having fuck offs. Nah, they really like want to say,
What do you think the fallout is going to be? Because it's going to be a trial, and I think this shit going to be watched more than the OJ trial. I think this is going to be one of them ones like, oh shit.
Yeah, but
how many of y'all in the chat think it's going to be a trial? Put a 1 inside the chat if you think it's going to be a trial. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think it's going to be a trial. I don't think there's going to be a trial. I think Diddy's going to plea out. Everybody's going to hide. Salute, Mia in the building. I see you. As a matter of fact, I could tap on it. What the hell was I thinking today? I was all squinting and shit going. Ledge, I was literally just saying this like saying this like your last 2 lives about oil, or that they was putting the shit in it, right? The GHB. Now I think he going to jail. Like facts, China. I don't think that he's going to actually sit around and fight these people. Like, nah, I don't think he's gonna do. I think he's gonna try to get the best deal he can get. You heard? He's gonna try to get the best deal he can get. I'm just being honest. He's gonna try to get the best deal.
I mean, when will it happen? A year or two?
Yeah.
Oh man, call the hotline, y'all. Man, I'll give y'all a couple more minutes. Salute to everybody that popped off in the building, everybody that donated to the channel. Salute. I'll probably take this video and drop it on my regular videos. You know what I'm saying? Upload it on my regular joint. But salute to everybody in the building, man. Please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Great show. I appreciate everybody that pulled up in the building, man. I don't know. It's a lot of stuff is speculation, y'all. A lot of it is speculation. We don't know. You heard? I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know for sure. A lot of people would speculate. We all knew Foxy was young, but was she in a relationship with Jay-Z, or was Jay-Z tapping? We don't know. We don't know that. Beyonce the same way. We don't know that. We can't just say, jump out the window and say that he was banging. I don't know. I don't know unless some definitive evidence come out as far as one of the females or the parties or somebody saying something. I think Foxy Brown is stuck in her ways. Like, no matter what, there's no changing of Foxy Brown. You feel me? There's no changing her. Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
Ledge, what's good, man?
Hey, what's going
Calling
on?
from Florida, man. What's good?
Oh, man, you got a hurricane coming down your way, man.
Yeah, man. It just wrecked through, about a week ago, too, man. Did them people dirty out there, man. I'm in Fort Lauderdale, so, we ain't getting it that bad, but, God bless them all, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
State your claim, King.
Yeah, we'll be all right. We deal with that shit area.
Okay.
But yeah, man, I ain't hit you up in a minute. You my boy, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I'm calling from Florida, Fort Lauderdale. But yeah, man, I had to speak on. I be trying to stay out there Hollywood. I like to call you on the street business, but I'm gonna tell you something, man. First of all, y'all talking about Jay, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't no fan of none of these dudes. I love their music and all that done. So you know what goes on with them niggas is their business. But at the same time, like me, my first kid, I was 18. My son, mother was 16, but that's 18, 16. But you had permission back then. The family and all that type of stuff was all good or whatever.
How old are you, sir?
And me?
Yeah. How old are you now?
I'm 55.
Oh, okay.
So I grew up with Puffy and all them and all. I'm just saying back then, I don't know how old Jay was. You know how it was back then.
Was it like one of those things back then where you can be 16 and 18 or 16 and 25?
I ain't gonna say I don't really want like no issue like you meet what high school was always in the day. You know how it was back in the days, man, when the young fly girls they always dating the older dudes, they had this and all that. So we always had to deal. Our girls our age was dealing with the old fly dude. You know what I mean? We was like, if they 18, they probably messing with something out of 19 or say 20 or 21 or something like that. But it wasn't no big old thing because, like I said, if you knew the parents and this and that and all that, and this is like 86, and so you don't really know what it was, but it wasn't like no race thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It was the family.
Times has changed now because there's a cancel culture, there's a Me Too culture.
But listen, what I'm saying is, Harlem, he might have did some things. I ain't taking up for it. And like I say, I don't really know how old Jay was or whatever. And then it's still wrong. But back then, at that man, you got to put him in the stage. You got to put his man at the age he was. He ain't no 30 years from now ever going to come back. I'm going to rob niggas way back in the days. Boy, Lord knows I hope some people don't come up and say, look, man, we done found the DNA. And look here, boy, you responsible for a murder back in 88. So come on, man, please don't do this. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? We done did that. What I'm saying, I ain't taking up for them dudes, but I'm just saying it's a lot of stuff that people ain't figured
30 years from now, and then, you know, back then he probably looking up the Hugh Hefners and all them damn rock and roll boys that was on record for Elvis Presley was messing with 50, all that type of stuff back in them days. It was on record when the white boys, they're not saying it's right, but like whatever Jay them was doing, you know, man, they probably weren't mature enough to know that it was going to happen. You know, that these people going to come and get me 30 years later. They could have got me. They could have got him back in 2000. Hell, he probably be home by now. If it was him, and I'm not taking up for him, but I'm just saying it's like 30 years later, and then all this heat coming down in the way everybody just, you know.
Oh, you don't like the way the heat
like,
is coming down on Diddy either?
Well, Diddy, now I'm going to tell you, like I said, ain't no, the reason I don't like Diddy is just his morality with the way he used to treat his artists, you know, from Craig Mack to when the people got murdered and got killed in the city cottage thing back in the day. You know, we didn't have the internet, but we used to keep up in the magazines and keep up on the little news and stuff like that there.
Yes,
but anyway, yeah, but that's the reason I don't really dig his business practices and the way his little swagger. I ain't never really liked Diddy that day. He thought he was more than what he really is. But the thing is, you just said it yourself. What crime did he commit? Most of the, I'm saying they saying he put baby oil and come on, man, y'all need to stop it. It's just like, not saying you, but I'm saying the people that's calling up.
Yeah, it's just all in the media. I told you a lot of this shit is
the way
media.
I said he might be guilty of certain things, but like I had one dude say last night, like he ain't been charged with all. You know, when you say 3,000 victims, everybody thinking he did something to these people, but ain't none of these people filed no police report. These are all lawsuits. And right now they say anybody was in Walmart from 2005 to 2015, they was leaking gas in there for joined this class action lawsuit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's a fact.
You know what I mean? But see, that's the thing. And I don't like, I don't deal with these Hollywood dudes. And I'm not taking up for these dudes. But I just hate the way to see these brothers calling it off the street. And then, you know, and like I say, Diddy done probably thought you helping them doing this shit. I'm like, okay, let me imitate you. You know, sometimes we want to do it the white boy. So P. Diddy probably got the white boy telling them, yeah, this is, you know, this and that, you know, they gonna throw rocks to hide they goddamn head. And then he probably, like I say, he was doing all this. He ain't thinking he gonna get caught. And but how you do 3,000 victims? With just serving everybody. I mean, what are you damn bartender? Come on, man, there's too many damn people for some of y'all not to even know what's going on. Some of y'all was going back. It wasn't no police reports, wasn't none of that. I ain't saying that niggas shouldn't go to jail, but come on, man. As black men, like we done did, come on, man, we done put girls in the car, man, and pulled some drinks and.
Well, you done had you a 16-year-old. You already know. You done had you a 16. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was 18. She was 16. I was back. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like no damn. We ain't look at it like there was no child molestation or nothing like that. I'll just tell you the fact. But listen, if you come up to the fact, especially like on our end, it's everywhere, bro. You know damn well it was dudes dating girls. It just wasn't enforced like it was.
Yes, sir.
And like I said, a lot of people knew that, okay, you go meet the mama, this and that. It ain't like you having sex with them. They can't find out who that type of stuff will respect you. Their mama might know your mama.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Back in the day.
It's a different thing.
Now they sneaking now. Now they sneaking it.
Yeah, but taking the girl out, her mama's like, damn, what my daughter doing? Calling in the window this time of night. You know, I don't know who got her because the mom gonna be worried. Like, damn, they might be doing something, this and that. So, like I said, it was different back in them days, you know, especially in the South and everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? Most men, you out your granddad, sometimes your granddad might be 54, your grandma might be 48. You know what I'm saying?
But they grown. They both grown, though.
Yeah, but you never know. You never know when they met. They can say they met in high school. I've been talking about we were high school sweethearts. They wasn't, come on, man. And then, so, if you say, like I'm 17, I turned 18, we already doing what we do. Now, we've been in a relationship all this time. Now, he turned 18 and his girl's still in high school. They done stop having relations or whatever. You know what I mean? It's a tight rope. I ain't saying Jay, like I said, it's the way, I ain't taking up for him, but I'm just saying a lot of people just jumping out the window like, okay, and then, like I said, the man 30 years later, he probably ain't, you know, at that time, his mind probably wasn't right. He probably wasn't no real thorough nigga. He ain't know how to handle it, whatever he was doing. But enough of that. But that Diddy, like I say, man, it's a lot of people, they ain't found no report on the man, and I don't even like the dude. But I'm just saying, it's just the way everybody jumping out. It's just like blah, blah, blah.
Facts.
That's why I was listening to China. And I don't agree with China, but China's up and
you don't agree with China. You don't agree with China Brand.
I usually agree with you.
Okay.
I follow you. And China, my boy, but I know China go off the deep end. China, he just on what he on. He don't give a damn. Ain't no reason and that. But I was listening to y'all last week, and he was saying that, he was going off on the little callers. I said, you know what? I'm feeling China. I wanted to call in then, but I was busy. And I said, I'm feeling China, because China let them know what, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just jumping on the band. But I was saying, like I say, he ain't been charged with a lot of it. Everybody's thinking, okay, 3,000 people. He been charged with this. I don't even know what he been charged with. He been charged with what? Vaseline? I mean, all these is lawsuits. All these is lawsuits. You understand what I'm saying? What they really charging this, bro? You know what I mean? What they really, who they saying got a police report saying that? Well, I think it was one girl said, she brought it up to my son. They did it, but like I say, why ain't nobody call all these people? Bro, ain't nobody call the police?
I don't know.
And then they going back, back and forth. That's my only beef with it. I'm like, damn, man, we just going off the 3,000 lawsuits, this and that, all that, there. Okay. You can understand that. They say, hell, they sued OJ after he was found not guilty.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Lawsuits, civil is different than criminal. You know what I'm saying? You can be found, you know how it go, you can be found not guilty and criminal, and they can still sue you. So that's all these lawsuits making it look bad on Diddy. Just like the case with the thing with Casey, the girl Casey. They can't even file that. The statute of limitations up on that. So why is y'all showing up? You know what? Why they showing that? They try to make the man look guilty in public.
Okay.
He did what he did, but why wasn't filed in so y'all could charge him criminally when he violated? You know what I'm saying? See, a lot of people just think he in jail.
I get you.
They think he in jail for beating up Casey. You know, they thinking they picked him up for that. No, that wasn't even filed. That wasn't even, I ain't saying that was right. No, that ain't right. But how many of you done been on the block? How many of us done been on the block? We done see little boo-boo come up here and snatch his girl by the hand, throw her ass in the car because she can, come on, man. We act like we ain't never seen.
Yeah, you don't whoop something out before.
You know you from Harlem, bro.
You don't whoop.
From the hood, bro.
Hey, you don't whoop something out before,
No, I ain't never did it like that, but I done seen it. I done stopped my partners from doing.
Don't whoop something out before, man.
Come on,
you don't whoop something out before,
Nah,
she was playing with you. You had to go across her head. I get it.
Nah.
She let her mouth overload her ass. Yeah, she let her mouth overload her ass. You had to go at her.
Harlem, don't trust me, bitch. I throw TVs and microwaves. And I don't get on like that. When it's time to get it on, it's time to get it on. Bitch, I don't do all that punching and slapping and shit. If you get it on, it's time to get it on. But yeah, man, you know we done seen that before. We done seen it before. Everybody acting like it's so, oh man, he just, man, you know damn well you can see your homeboy do. I ain't saying it's right what Diddy did, but everybody trying to get on TV to my, oh man, what he did was so, you know damn well you can see your uncle slap a motherfucker down, and you done seen Pimp Jerry.
So you think Diddy shouldn't have went to jail for that?
No, I ain't saying he should. I ain't saying he shouldn't be in jail. I ain't saying but the thing is, he ain't in jail for that, Harlem. Right.
I think that's on. I think that's.
He ain't in jail for that case. I heard some facts that I heard a report that he wasn't in jail for that. They said the statute of limitations up on that.
I
they just swear public opinion with that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
Trying to make him look like a monster. Yeah, he a monster for that. But that's what I'm saying about the callers and everybody. Y'all let the man go through the system. That's just like, you know what I mean? Okay, they got me on a robbery. Okay, boom. Now all of a sudden he been trying to charge me for every Pizza Hut, Taco Bell. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he responsible for 30. Now I'm up for 30 some goddamn robbery. No, man, y'all can't do me dirty like that. Y'all can get me for what you got me for, but I ain't copping out to no goddamn 30 robberies for y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, though, bro. It's the way. I don't even like the dude, bro. But I'm just saying, I'm like, that could be any one of us, man. And we like, let the justice system.
No. That can't be me, Unc. I wouldn't have put myself like that.
I ain't saying
that can't be any one of them.
Harlem, you say you done been in the clique now.
Yeah, but
Harlem, you done been in the clique?
No, I'm separating myself from that Negro. No, sir.
I ain't saying Harlem. I ain't saying that we be in a situation with the female. I'm saying we could be in a situation fighting this damn system that these white folks can just throw out there and say, "Oh, this Harlem legend," and he accused of this and that. That's what I'm saying. I don't condone none of that Diddy shit. I ain't even praying for that nigga. I'm just saying the way we overreacted to what these white folks doing, and we know what they do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying they wrongly, but I'm saying why we jumping out the one that they ain't. You know what I'm saying? We don't get them the benefit of the doubt. We just stay out of it. I ain't getting them the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? Harlem, that's why I say I know you know. You even said 10 toes down, put some false information out about you. You know how that shit goes, man. Don't do that there, man. Not saying you, but we know how I feel to be caught up in the system. And you like, man, these bitches got me locked up, man. All that do, man.
Salute, brother. Look, I appreciate you calling up. Shout out to the whole Florida, the Fort Lauderdale. Salute, King. I appreciate you, man.
Pray for us, man. We be safe, man. All right, man. Y'all God bless, man. Stay black, brother.
Salute, King.
Yo.
That was one of those, y'all. Like, that was one of those. Yeah, Old School had to get his off tonight. You heard? He had to get his off. I'm not hating on Old School, man. He had to get this off, man. Yo, look, do me a favor, y'all. Smash that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel. You got to hit the like button in order for us to
eat.
It's the only way. It's the only way in order for us to
eat. You
got to hit the like button. You got to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm going live.
Eat. Go look at Zip page. Zip climbing. Look at China Brim. He climbing. Look at Harlem Legend. He climbing. Look at 10 toes down. A nigga look pitiful. When you talk, eat. Niggas is already eating.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Dark Side. We represent Dark Side 050 the movement. Make sure you check them out. Harlem Legend TV, man. I like these dudes. They're real entertaining, man.
Tap the screen twice if you're in the vertical feed. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. I'm gonna premiere this video tomorrow. I'm gonna redrop it on my regular videos. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notifications. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. We back again. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody that pulled up in the building. Everybody that donated to the channel. Follow me on Instagram. So follow me on Twitter. Harlem Legend TV. TikTok. Y'all already know what it is, man. Make sure y'all go over and subscribe to 050 the movement. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Miss Miyagi. Subscribe to the channel, y'all. Salute.